In this edition of One Weekly, Nabil Anane's explosive knockout, Adriano Moraes' dangerous submission game, the concussive striking power of Yuya Wakamatsu, the Queen Phetjeeja, and the Crusher Queen Kana. Welcome to One Weekly. The world's greatest martial arts superstars arrive in Japan at Saitama Super Arena on March 23rd for One 172. The undisputed one bantamweight Muay Thai world title is on the line as Two Sport Kings Super Lek faces interim title holder Nabil Anane in a heated rematch. Since his debut loss to Super Lek, Algerian Thai phenom Nabil Anane kicked off his revenge tour by beating some of the best in the flyweight division. He soon made the decision to move up and find bigger challenges in his new weight class. In July 2024, Anane made his bantamweight debut against Thai superstar the left meteorite, Kulabdam.
สำหรับไฟล์นี้นะครับที่เขาประกบมาเจอกับนาบิลนะครับรู้สึกดีใจครับในนักชกไทยหลายๆท่านนะครับบางท่านก็ไม่ต่อยบางท่านก็หลีกถ้าผมจะขึ้นไปเป็นแชมป์ให้ได้คือผมต้องไม่เกี่ยงคู่ชกครับ
Kulabdam left meteorite
ไฟล์นี้ผมก็ได้ชกกับพี่กุหลาบดำครับผมก็รู้สึกดีใจครับผมที่แบบว่าได้ชกกับคู่ชกที่แบบว่าตัวเองนั่งดูตั้งแต่เด็กๆตอนอยู่ทีวีคืนนี้ผมจะทำให้เต็มที่ครับผมรอดูมันได้เลย
นาบิลจะได้เปรียบผมเรื่องความสูงครับแล้วก็ยาวกว่าผมแต่นาบิลอย่าลืมนะครับว่านาบิลเพิ่งขึ้นมาต่อยในเวทนี้ในเวทผมแล้วก็ความหนักความหน่วงนาบิลยังไม่เคยเจอแน่นอน
ไฟล์นี้ผมก็เตรียมตัวมานานครับผมทำสมควรคิดว่าร่างกายผมน่าจะแข็งแรงขึ้นมากพอสมควรครับคิดว่าน่าจะรับน้ำหนักพอไหวอยู่ครับสายอุกกาบาตพี่เขาก็หนักจริงครับผมผู้ชกหลายๆคนก็ล่วงมาหลายคนครับแต่ว่าเจอหมัดอย่างยืดที่สำคัญเลยครับค่ำคืนนี้ผมต้องได้รับชัยชนะครับ
ผมลูก2แล้วคือผมต้องทำให้ได้ครับแล้วก็ต้องมีความมุ่งมั่นมากกว่าเดิมครับเพื่อที่ครอบครัวของผมจะได้สุขสบายครับไฟล์นี้ผมก็ตั้งใจว่าจะมาเอาชนะให้ได้ครับแล้วก็เพื่อที่จะได้รับสัญญาเข้าวันใหญ่อีกครั้งครับ
Anane seized control in the early going, using his signature long punches until Kulabdam closed the distance. However, Anane started to fire off his knees in the clinch towards the end of the opening round.
But you can see the snap and the power in Nabil Anane's kicks.
You must not forget that he also carries that technique with him. He's got that crisp boxing. Oh, that was a big left hand over the top there from Kulabdam.
Anane continued to utilize his unique weapons in the second round.
One Friday Fights is the road to the top of the mountain in the world's largest martial arts organization. And these two warriors continue right where they left off from round one, Brian.
Nabil Anane here locking up the clinch very tight, tighter than before. Getting some great knee strikes in before the action was separated. Kulabdam looking uncomfortable here, dealing with the speed and the range of the towering fighter from Thailand and Algeria.
Oh, Brian, that left hand from Kulabdam, it just comes out of nowhere. Anane trying to control the distance with the post on the head of Kulabdam, but Kulabdam is not having a bit of that. He just wants to get in there. At this pace, ladies and gentlemen, this is frantic. I don't know if we'll be able to go all 3 rounds at this pace, Brian.
Both fighters exchanging their best weapons. Kulabdam there turning the tables briefly with some big lefts, but Nabil Anane coming back with his knees and ferocious combinations with his hands. Back to the knees on the clinch, the hands clasped behind the neck of Kulabdam.
This is heavy, heavy clinch work from both fighters. Oh, big teep to the face from Nabil, but the left hand comes soaring in from Kulabdam, just like a meteorite. But Anane is not phased one bit. This is a young man with a wealth of courage, and he gets the knee to the top of the temple of Kulabdam, and finally gets the count.
Kulabdam rising from the dead there. I didn't think he was gonna make it up, but he did. And Nabil Anane is all over him again. Elbow after elbow driving forward. Kulabdam dangerous to the end. Big left hand, but clearly hurt here. Nabil Anane turning up the pressure. Knees and elbows in the corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolute madness. Back and forth action. Nabil Anane with the heavy clinch work, landing big knees, looking to get the finish, looking to put Kulabdam out.
Kulabdam going back to the dirty boxing, but the knee from Nabil landing, face planting Kulabdam on the mat, and it is all over Achilles.
Unbelievable performance.
A statement first win in his new division launched Nabil Anane as the most dangerous threat in the bantamweights. In January 2025, he knocked out Nico, the King of the North Carrillo, to become the divisional interim champion, setting up the rematch against the man known as the Kicking Machine. At 172, Superlek and Nabil Anane are set to run it back as they battle to unify the one bantamweight Muay Thai World Championship. A new one flyweight MMA king will also be crowned as bitter rivals Adriano Moraes and Yuya Little Piranha Wakamatsu square off for the second time. Inaugural one flyweight MMA world champion Adriano Moraes is one of the promotion's most dangerous submission specialists. In one of his 8 world title fight wins, he made Filipino star Danny the King Kingad tap out and suffer his first career loss. 7 years after, Moraes and Kingad crossed paths again as the most decorated flyweight athlete looked to defeat his old rival one more time. The King secured top position early, but Moraes fought against Kingad's offense on the ground.
Look at that, now ground and pound, vicious ground and pound by Danny Kingad.
Thunderous shots from Danny Kingad on top.
The Brazilian superstar recovered and soon found himself on the dominant position to steal the momentum at the end of round 1.
Did a good job. Good job defending that.
Both men trying to exchange some punches, and that'll end round number 1.
Both men traded big shots before Moraes forced the action to the canvas in the second round.
And they touch gloves, and off we go again here in this second round. Mitch, I would like to see Kingad utilize his jab, but he gets taken down by Adriano Moraes.
Great timing on that double leg too, Ray. It was just beautiful. Kingad came forward. Adriano anticipated it. It was just a beautiful duck under that led to this position right here. Kingad trying to swim in to get that underhook on that side. Adriano doing a good job of transitioning to the leg cradle, looking to pass the guard, soften him up with a few ground strikes, forcing Kingad to settle into half guard.
Right now, if you're Danny Kingad, as we near 2 minutes to go in the second round, what would you like to see out of him in terms of having to try to get back to the standing position?
Well, first thing is that underhook on that side, right? He was trying for it, trying to get that his right arm under the left arm of Adriano. That's imperative in the half guard position, but now he's back into full guard, right? And you can see Adriano trying to step over that position. Good elevation right there, but Adriano saw it coming. Being the BJJ black belt that he is, he knows what to do in this position. Kingad's trying to possibly look for a Kimura sweep right here as he attacks the right arm of Adriano. He's trying to pry him over and pull Adriano to the opposite side and look for a Kimura, but Adriano knows where he's at. Soften him up to the body.
Don't hold the shorts.
Yeah, there's the Kimura attempt right there for Danny Kingad. And this is a good position to use this to transition, right? He might not find the submission, but look at that. Adriano one step ahead. He was able to float over, but Kingad back up.
Oh, now a guillotine choke. Can Adriano Moraes finish off Danny Kingad? Guillotine choke for Moraes. The tap is there and it's over. Adriano Moraes, just like that, submits Danny Kingad here at 169, and he sticks the landing.
With another impressive submission finish, Moraes now holds the record of the most victories in the flyweight division at 12 wins.
I really want to prove to myself I'm still win fights. I can still win fights, and I'm so happy today, brother. Like I said, the champion is back, man.
Now the #1 ranked contender, Adriano Moraes, earns a shot at the vacant world title and will face another opponent from his past. Known as Little Piranha, Yuya Wakamatsu is arguably the flyweight division's biggest hitter, who has a record of 8 first-round knockouts. However, his striking power was not a factor during his first ONE Championship bout against Adriano Moraes in March 2022. Looking to return to world title contention, Wakamatsu faced Chinese knockout machine, the Hunter, Xia Wei.
Yuya Wakamatsu staring into Woo Sung-hoon.
Woo Sung-hoon is being a little bit more calculated. Looks like he got him hurt.
Oh, there's the knee!
Oh, Yuya's hurt.
Yuya's in trouble. He's on rubber leg. Here comes Woo. The full mount. The elbows.
またこれかみたいな。いやもう何してきたんだ俺みたいな。こんなんで。
They call him the Hunter, an all-out power striker. Xia Wei dropped him with that one. Can the Taran recover?
Xia Wei's got to be careful.
He got dropped earlier on. He's recovered. He'll look to try and choke out Xia Wei here. Oh yes, he's got him.
那一个并不是真正的我，我感觉那時候並不冷靜，我只是太想着去終結比賽。
あんなあっけなく負けるんだみたいな。これ正直初めて長男さんにもうやめたいです。
我这一次想给大家展示一下不一样的自己，从我的教练方面还有团队方面学到了很多，我想把他们运用到比赛上面。我跟陶海不管说是在训练还是生活中都是非常好的兄弟，然后在训练场上他也帮助我很多，看见他拿下了冠军，然后看到他的一些付出，更加去激励我。
良かったのかもしれないですけど、まだ未熟だったんで、これはまあ教えてくれたんだなっていうか、でもここはもう殻を破れないといけないっていうか。
他的站立技巧可能更多的是速度，但是我的優勢有很多，不管說是拳、腿、膝、肘，我都有終結比賽能力。
まあ変化は常にいつも毎試合どんな試合でもしてるんで、まあ別に誰が相手だろうとやるしかないんで、それだけですね。
Oh, look at that from Wakamatsu.
我并不想去贬低他，但是说他比我强，我并不认为。这场比賽對我而言是非贏不可的比賽。
辛いことっていうかきついこと、うまくいかないことの連続じゃないですか。けど中身は別に毎日全力でやってコツコツもう死ぬまで。
Wakamatsu looked to put an all-out assault in the very first round.
Let's go! The panel round number 1, Xia Wei and Yuya Wakamatsu. Lively, entertaining fighters gonna come out swinging. Big left hook from Wakamatsu in the blue gloves. Xia Wei in the red. He's swinging away as Xia.
These guys are throwing heat early on in the first. Nice little body lock takedown for Yuya Wakamatsu to put Xia Wei on his back.
It was a good takedown by Xia Wei. Wakamatsu, even though he had one leg tied up, was able to get back up. Good defense there. Xia Wei had good penetration, crossing the body on that double. But
Last 8 wins for Xia Wei have come by knockout. He's sort of flown under the radar a little bit as one of the most exciting fighters here in ONE. The scouting report is we're going to be guaranteed action, and we've seen it in the opening 45 seconds.
Yeah, you're getting your wish, Brent. These guys are going at it early in the first. Xia Wei defending his number 5 spot in the stacked division. Yuya Wakamatsu wants to work his way back in there as Xia Wei starts stomping on the feet for Little Piranha.
that's an underutilized tool and an underrated tool, man. The stomps of the feet they can really start shutting your footwork down later in the rounds. It's like throwing body shots. They pay dividends later.
Introduced from fairgrounds back in the 90s. Rich knows about those fighting cages.
I fought in fights that were fairgrounds where you had chickens in your locker room, and that's no joke.
3.5 to go, opening round.
Nice catch off with a knee for Yuya. To push she away now and start unloading the elbows. She was hurt.
Rifling elbows to the face of Chiaway. He's in trouble. Chiaway is compromised here in the opening round. Big elbows, then big knees. Yuya Wakamatsu with an all-out assault.
He's going to the back. The prediction might come true. Good use of
more ground and pound. Heavy artillery. Yuya Wakamatsu. Shulamon taking a close look, and that's all. Yuya Wakamatsu. Unbelievable.
Following another first-round knockout win, Little Piranha shifts his focus on getting redemption and finally bringing a world title to his home country in Japan. At 172, Adriano Moraes and Yuya Wakamatsu renew their rivalry and battle for the vacant one flyweight MMA gold. More World Championship action features the undisputed bantamweight Muay Thai title showdown between Superlek and Nabil Anane, and the Queen Phetjeeja takes on Japanese kickboxing royalty Kana for the one atomweight belt. And in the main event, Takeru squares off against Rodtang in a 5-round kickboxing super fight. Still to come, Phetjeeja and Kana put on a show ahead of their dream match. You are watching One Weekly. Welcome back to One Weekly. On March 23rd, One Championship descends upon Japan for another night of world-class martial arts action with One 172. The stacked card will also feature two of the greatest female strikers on the planet go head-to-head, as Phetjeeja takes on Kana for the most coveted atomweight kickboxing strap. A former WMC Muay Thai world champion, Phetjeeja began her martial arts career at age 7 and eventually became known as the girl who could defeat boys. She continued to gain more popularity on martial arts' biggest stage after 3 consecutive knockout victories since her March 2023 debut. In her 4th promotional outing, she faced a tough test against Australian brawler Celeste Hansen in October 2023. The Queen walked down her opponent in the first round as Hansen struggled to create her own damage.
And then she'll enter the boxing range and then start teeing off with the hand combinations. Celeste has got to move. Every time Phetjeeja comes forward like this, she needs to create those angles and get out the way, because now Phetjeeja's going to pour it on.
The body shots started to pour on in the second round as the Thai phenom caught Hansen in a whirlwind of trouble.
She did a beautiful job of utilizing the lateral movement, which was the key to your victory, and she slid out of the way and she landed a beautiful left hook. That's where she needs to be. Every time Phetjeeja comes forward like this, she needs to create those angles and get out the way, because now Phetjeeja's going to pour it on.
And down goes Hansen, though, as John, you're watching One Championship, home of the world's greatest martial artist, as Phetjeeja looking to back up Celeste Hansen. Big body shots there.
Good defense, circled off so far, but it's just pick your poison right here with Phetjeeja.
Even though Celeste landed that nice left hook, and she has the ability to counter and land these shots, 1 or 2 rounds isn't going to get done for her.
Hansen now trying to get some offense going in the clinch here with some knees, trying to dig to the body, and she just gets thrown down by Phetjeeja.
Wow, ragdoll.
And I think Celeste might be cut on the top of her head.
I believe there's some blood in Phetjeeja with those elbows right through the middle that are lethal.
Yeah, great adjustment for Phetjeeja, especially because she's in that close range. The elbows are going to be there. And Celeste is doing a good job of keeping her eyes on the, the oncoming weapons that are coming her way, and she's defending quite well. Her headshots, she is getting touched up now with the elbows and those body shots, though, by Phetjeeja.
Yeah, Phetjeeja's doing a good job of throwing those punches, widening the guard just a little bit and creating that space to come through the center with the elbow like she just did there.
Phetjeeja 12.2 significant strikes landed per minute, 36.6 per round, the highest strike rate on the one-mate roster. Look at this work by Phetjeeja.
Yeah, when you're chopping down a tree, you start at the bottom, you pick your shots, you chip away slowly and the head will fall, and that's exactly what Phetjeeja's doing. Look at this body work, beautiful hooks to the body by Phetjeeja. Celeste is making this a fight though here in Lupini. She won the Road to Thailand tournament, picked up a $100,000 contract to compete here, but when you step foot inside this arena, man, you are facing the very best in the world, and that's exactly what Phetjeeja is. But Celeste is making this a fight. Good body shot again, landed by Phetjeeja. Big hook to follow as she pushes forward.
This is that backward movement that I was talking about. Celeste can't do. She's got to get on those angles.
And Olivia Koss will separate them, but how tough is Celeste Hansen? She's bloody on the top of her head, and she is still in this matchup as we head towards the third round.
Phetjeeja's overwhelming attacks would result to a cut that forced a doctor stoppage in round 3. The Queen stayed undefeated in her next 2 fights, and in the process, captured the 1 atomweight kickboxing world championship. The next challenger to Phetjeeja's throne is another royalty known as Crusher Queen. Kana is a K1 flyweight world champion who has already established herself as one of the top pound-for-pound kickboxers in the world. In her bid for a 1 world title shot, she faced Swedish rising star Moa the X-Guard Karlsson in January 2025. Kana's forward pressure set the tone early as she punished Karlsson with lightning-fast weapons.
Kana's off to a good start too, mixing things up.
The first minute of this first round, very important.
The Japanese megastar picked up the intensity in round 2, but Karlsson stayed in the match, landing big counterattacks.
There's that stance switch and another nice left body kick out of that southpaw stance, Brian.
Those hands right down the pipe because her weapons are longer.
Nice right hand landed by Kana, but good multi-shot combination landed by Karlsson. Karlsson needs to keep that coming.
Crusher Queen's elite boxing came alive in round 3.
This is the world's largest martial arts platform, and you gotta dominate your opponents time after time and really put on incredible performances when these bright lights are on you, and that's what these 2 ladies are doing here in atomweight kickboxing. Kana trying to get to 172 to face the atomweight kickboxing queen Phetjeeja, but that was a nice right hand and then a nice little roll out of the way as well. Moa Karlsson trying to be that next big star out of Sweden. And Kana, this is her opportunity, Brian, go ahead.
Kana does a great job of getting in and getting out, making the shots miss, the counters from Karlsson. The times when Karlsson has the most effect is when she catches Kana coming in with those shots. There was a nice combination to the low kick. Here they're exchanging in the middle. We've still got a full 2 minutes left, and they are already really letting their hands go, Mitch.
Nice jab off of the blocked kick. Karlsson needs to go forward. She's landing when she goes forward. When she puts those straight shots down the middle, she is having success against Kana. She doesn't want to stay here in that corner and limit that movement. She needs to go forward. Nice little shot, and then the exit, turns the corner. Nice jab landed by Kana, who lands the big overhand right and ducks under the retaliation.
Yeah, there's that nice right hand from Kana. Karlsson needing to keep the shots firing down the middle. Offensively, they're great. They also are defensively important. They keep Kana busy. Another shot there. Both fighters landing really hard punches. Kana needing to drive forward, though, and find a home for that overhand right. Karlsson needing to fire straight shots down the pipe and keep that low kick. I would like to see her go back to the knees as well.
Dealer's choice at this point in time. So close. Karlsson whiffing on an air ball hook, but the jab lands. The right hand falls short. 1 minute to go in this 3-round atomweight kickboxing bout. Nice chop of the legs. The leg kicks are also landing for Carlson as well. If she could keep firing them and deter some of this motion. Nice little two-punch combination. She circles out.
Kind of there, nice left hook. This is what's so fun about this kickboxing rule set, Mitch. No clinching, no elbows, but a ton of volume and combinations. Very active high-faced bite. There's a big right hand from Kana as she pursues into the corner. This is where she needs to follow up and make something big happen, Mitch.
Yeah, that right hand landed nicely, but so did that low kick thrown by Carlson. Kana, so much on the line for this young lady here tonight. And Moa Carlson trying to spoil the party. Oh, nice uppercuts by Kana there. We go to the final 15 seconds. Oh, they're swinging for the fences, Brian. Oh, big right hand.
Kind of looking for the overhand right, taking the kick high, but too stiff. Lows, a retort from Moa Carlson. She did exactly what she promised us, picked up the volume, threw a lot of combinations. Kana got inside with some of those shots as well, but that's a close fight.
With a dominant performance, Kana earned both the clear decision victory and the right to challenge for a one world title in front of her home crowd in Japan. The stage is set for top female strikers Phetjeeja and Kana to battle for the one atomweight kickboxing world championship on March 23rd at 172. And in the main event, Japanese megastar Takeru and the Iron Man Rodtang battle in a 5-round flyweight kickboxing super fight for the ages. Thank you for watching One Weekly.